act your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Bengals of Columbus.
It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. Ay, all I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.
Daddy Bingo, that's the team we're gonna see.
I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Bengals of Columbus. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And some room to work. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
And he fires one incomplete. The Bengals at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. Just a gain of a couple there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Dragon 60.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. There's the Panthers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. On play action, McCarthy. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Got it out with partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll buy some time right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
19, Tiger, Warriors, 17.
Throwing is McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now McCarthy. Flush to his right. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done, but this time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Richardson looking to throw this. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now it's Richardson. This one left side caught by Collins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this down to the 33.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
On third down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now as he gets to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're talking about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
Come on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. 19 tight.
Now Richardson. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Bengals nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really with the... I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And the Bengals first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he will take it for a Bengals touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted.
Dave York to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, go!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
On the ready. Ready. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
But just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's McCarthy. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly bring it down for a nice little gain.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Columbus 1st down.
McCarthy off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
18. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. It's brought in by Wilson. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing.
And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Hey! Cowboy 80!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off play action. Richardson rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
70,
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and wing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Play action. Now Richardson. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
You're not. I see through your eyes.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Back to throw. McCarthy. And Thomas has it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for the touchdown. Brian Thomas, 50 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Panthers 7. York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense, you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here we go, set.
Richardson off the play fake. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 18.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Let's go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And the result here, a pick up of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Throw left side complete. That's Collins. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Nico Collins, 38 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. McCarthy operating from the gun. Man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Brian Thomas, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 14. York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jamison Williams,
65 yards.
And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Richardson will throw for it.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And this was definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Good burst from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get it a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
118 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
And shedding him off now open field. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. A big play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Panthers 22.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Richardson working from the gun. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Come on. 60 by 6, 19 sight, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 average, 60 average.
They go play action with Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
18, 5 in.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Richardson.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Mustang 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Here's Richardson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
60 Bobcats. Let's go. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Richardson.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Richardson.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. They'll find Williams on the slant.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Here we go. First and goal. Now Richardson back to throw it.
Now he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jamison Williams
with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
The extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. 29. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Now he's loose again.
And he's across for a touchdown. And the final minute, that should just about seal it.
You see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now stands at 13. 42. Panthers 29.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. And it's caught by Pitts.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Now 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Carolina.
18, 5 in.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Limited time left on the the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. This is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
6 yards. That's good. Or, hey. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Wolford's been taking the knee, so late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around.